For the Mr. Olympia contest is, you know, like no other because, of course, it's the #1 bodybuilding competition in the world. It's just the most prestigious award. It's the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. So we're training for purpose. Dorian Yates, eight-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman, 8-time Mr. Olympia Lee Haney, and of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger have dominated the sport.
I turned pro. I don't think I was seriously thinking about being Mr. Olympia. I just wanted to be a good pro, and that's as far as my thinking was going at that time.
You know, I just remember Jay shaking my hand and just saying, "You're the king now." And when he said that, I just realized, you know what? He's right. If I believe in it, he's right.
All of that came together at that 1984 Mr. Olympia. When they raised my arms in victory, man, I felt I was on top of the world then.
See me come in and say, "Man, you compete?" Like, no. Say, "You ever competed?" Like, no. Like, pretty big, you probably need to compete. You could probably be world champion one day. As soon as he said that, first thing out of my mouth was, "No, thank you."
I know what got me the Mr. Olympia title. It wasn't trying to outmass anyone. It was about being more aesthetic, but yet having the muscles round, like very cartoonish, and having sharp conditioning to make those muscles stand out even larger.
Never really been a goal to be that all-time winner. I never thought one was attainable. Now I got 2, 3, 4.
The work, all the pain and sacrifice is starting to come to a close. I was like closing my eyes. I remember closing my eyes, hoping that they would just call my name as the third guy. And because I knew in my heart that that's where I belonged, but on that night, I just wasn't good enough. Anything can happen. You know, you think you're gonna win. You know in your heart you're gonna win. And one slip, and that can mean everything.
You couldn't be beat. That was my mindset. That's what I worked on my entire career.
Could it really be me? Could I be the best in the world at my chosen sport?
Yeah, man, I'm not into bodybuilding. I haven't even picked up a bodybuilding magazine. I don't know nothing about what's going on in that sport.
Why the hell not, you know? It's got to be somebody, and I don't think anyone's training harder than me. But I had this drive, and I had this system of high-intensity, heavy training, which had gotten me from a backstreet basement gym in Birmingham in England to be Mr. Olympia.
Come down to Mr. Olympia, I'm like, man, if I can make the top 3, this will be better than a dream come true.
So it became a Ronnie and Jay show after all these years, after being second, 4 times in a row. Of course, it's, it was almost like Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Mr. Olympia. So
Jay Cutler!
when I won and knocked off the champ, which he was going for his record 9th Mr. Olympia, he already won 8. It was a huge monkey off my back.
Everything came out, all the dreams and everything that you can imagine that you went through in life, all the sleeping on the floors and all that stuff I put my family through, all that stuff came out on stage that day, man, to win that title. So it was like, I won this title, that's what I sacrificed, to get here.
I fell in love with this iron game for so many years ago when I mentioned I was 12 years old, and now look what I've achieved. I've become the best in the world or something. That's everyone's dream.
I was very confident because I just knew in my heart that I'm going to shock the world. I think my physique is still growing at the age of 31, so who knows how big I may get